Hi everyone, Melissa here. Today I'm going to be creating my second set for my Birthstone series for March. So I'm going to be doing Aquamarine nails. I'm going to be doing these based off this inspiration. So I'm kind of going for a raw, natural aquamarine look. I love doing these. They're so much fun and have layers and just really give a great look. I'm doing this one a little bit differently than I've done them in the past. Also, at the end of the video, I will be announcing the winner for my 5K subscriber giveaway, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so first, I'm just gonna go ahead and dip out the solid colors. I'm gonna be marbling 2 of the nails. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip out my solid colors. I'm gonna be using Glowworm and Aquamarine from Dipp'd. Both of these, unfortunately, are retired colors. And then Got Milk. So I'm going to be doing, for the dip, 2 dips of Glowworm and then 1 dip of Aquamarine over the top, just because that is the order I'm going in the marble itself, and I want the accent nail to kind of match it. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip. Okay, now we got the solid colors down. We're gonna go ahead and do the 2 marble nails. So to start this off, I'm just gonna do 1 full dip of Glowworm on the bottom. Now, if you're going to want to recreate this look, you can't access these colors to do it if you don't have them, but any sheer aqua color or sheer, aqua or greenish kind of color will work great for this. Okay, now I've got 1 dip of Glowworm on each of these nails. I'm going to activate them and then just take just a buffer, and I'm just going to buff them smooth, buff out the rough edges on it. Okay, now there's a smooth surface. We're going to work on some of the marbling that we're going to do in the layers. I'm going to be using just a white gel polish. This is ASP called White Hot. I got this from Sally's, and I'm just going to put a drop over here for myself to work with. And I'm going to just take a little bit of the acrylic paint, and I'm just going to draw some little rough white lines coming across the nail parallel. I know it looks a little crazy right now, but layering and spreading this out is going to help it. But this kind of gives it that kind of like that stacked crystal look. That's what I'm going for. Okay, now I'm coming in with this brush. I always have to turn it over because I'm left-handed. It's a liner brush, same brand, also got from Michaels. I'm going to be using this with some rubbing alcohol. I want to make sure when I come in with the brush that it's not dripping alcohol off of it, but it's still wet. And I'm going to come in on one side of each line, kind of use the alcohol to blur one side of it out a little. Okay, so far we look a little crazy and not at all like Aquamarine, but that's okay because it's a process and it'll get better, I hope. I'm actually going to come in with this little pencil I found at Sally's. It was only like $2 or something like that. It's called a 4-in-1 nail white pencil, and it's supposed to, see, the labeling says that it gives you a natural French look mani in 10 seconds, and I'm not quite sure how that works. The instructions aren't very clear, but it is a cool white pencil. So I'm gonna come in here with it and just add a little more lines between the lines that are really thin. All right, now we are going to do another dip of Glowworm over the top of this. I am first going to like encapsulate this design with a layer of base, just because there's activator in the bottom layer, which will make it dry very quickly, and we want to make sure that we get even coverage with this next coat. Okay, now we're pretty much going to repeat what we did the first time with activating, buffing, and we're going to do another layer, but we're going to go at a slightly different angle over the top of the first. Okay, now I'm going to, for the top layer, do a little bit of a spoon marble. So for this spoon marble, I'm just going to use Aquamarine as my base color here. There's something I can set this on. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour some Aquamarine in here. And I don't want to use Got Milk because I want the white to actually stand out. If I use Got Milk in this, it's such a sheer white that it's not really gonna pop. So I'm going to use a white for this. I'm using Casper the Friendly Ghost. And I'm going to just pop some white in here. I want some pretty large chunks. I want some nice chunks of white on that top layer. Not so much that it takes over. And I'm going to do kind of just a one-way swirl here. I'm gonna tap this and see if I have enough white for my liking. I might add a little more. And just a touch. Just going to tap that to level it out, and then I'm going to again do a layer of base over both of these nails for the same reason I did a layer of base before. It's gonna dry quick. All right, I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of lining detail stuff with the pencil and then leave it at that. All right, now I'm just gonna do a dip of clear over either of these so that I can file them without messing up the design. And I'm gonna go ahead and activate and file and buff all of the nails smooth. Okay, all filed and cleaned up, so let's activate, top coat, and see what the finished product looks like. All right, and there we are with Aquamarine. I think it turned out really cool. It's definitely different than any of these I've done before, but I really like it, so let me know what you think. I will be back with the next installment of this Birthstone series on April 1st with diamond nails. That one should be a lot of fun and different to create. Okay, so now let's talk about the giveaway for the 5K subscribers. First, I just want to say that I read every single one of the comments, and I'm sorry I didn't get to comment on all of them. There were just so many, but they really truly touched me pretty deeply. So I appreciate all of you and all the nice things that you said. It means the world. But anyway, as far as the winner, I did a random selection of everybody, and it came up with Amy Cakes as my winner for this giveaway. So Amy, please message me on Instagram or on Facebook at Melissa's Manis, and let me know where I can send all of these goodies for you. For everybody else, thank you for entering. There will be more giveaways, and I really look forward to them. But thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.